Alright, so today we are finally heading to the river. It's been a while since I've been out there. I've fished maybe a few afternoons, jumping around, trying some stuff, but it's been pretty tough on me. But we have an ABA this weekend. I'm not really going to call this a practice video because a lot's going to change. We got some weather rolling in. We've got a big tournament out of Richmond. So a lot's going to change, so I'm really just going fishing. I haven't been out there in a while, like I said. I assume they're going to be on trees, so I'm going to definitely try that. I'm going to run around, try some docks, probably fish the dam a little bit, try some flipping stuff, some worms. I don't know. I'm just going to kind of go fish around, so should be a pretty fun day. Hopefully they're biting, the weather's good, so let's see. Stay tuned. Should be an interesting one. All right, first spot of the day, just a bay here, closer to the ramp with a bunch of trees in it. We'll try throwing around a little ringworm, a crankbait, a slider head, and a little flipping bait and see if we can get some of these spawning fish to eat. Oh my. Huh. That was such a weird bite. Probably a spawning bite, honestly, but yeah, that was weird. I didn't even know he had it. I just started reeling and it was just loaded up. Oh man, that's funny. Throwing just a little ringworm on a 3/0 hook with an Intuition 1/4 ounce weight. Cute little guy. Definitely a keeper. Good keeper too. He's got some mass to him, but I don't know, maybe that could cool us in a little bit. Oh, unbelievable. All right. You serious? It seems like, what does it seem like? It seems like I've gotten 2 or 3 bites and I've set the hook, and when I set the hook there's just nothing there, but when I do the reels, like I just start reeling, I hook them. I don't know what the heck that's about, but not a fan of that. But I mean, that one I waited, made sure I felt him, and I started reeling, and I actually connected for a second, but I don't really know. There's definitely fish in here. This is a really good spawning area, and usually when you get 1 or 2 bites, there's a lot more. So I think I'm gonna flip a few more trees. There's a few boats in here. There's actually a Bassmaster College series going on, which I think they have, one guy told me 275 boats coming out of Osborne Landing in Richmond. So it's gonna be a very busy day on the old Chickahominy, but we're gonna see what we can figure out. It's been, I think, 10-15 minutes. We've already gotten 2 good bites, so. Are you kidding me? I'm so confused. It might have actually been the same fish. I don't know what the heck is going on right now. Oh, that was so cool. Oh, that was so cool. Another nice little keeper. That fish was freaking loaded back in some cypress trees. I was a little worried there for a second, but I'm glad that freaking 14-pound heavy cover fluoro got him out from Defiant. think we caught enough in here to know what's going on. So I think I'll fish around a little bit more, just see if I can catch one more, maybe doing something different, like flipping a Texas rig or something. But I think, I don't know, I think I could come in here and maybe save myself if I needed a fish, or come in here early, get a limit. I don't really know. I'm gonna fish around, maybe try some flipping baits and see what I can come up with. One thing I'm making sure to do every time I'm fishing like hard cover and stuff is I'm putting this bait fuel on. I think because right now especially, I use it all year long, but right now I really try to make a point to put a lot on, because a lot of these fish are spawning. So I think, oh, I got bit for a second. I think that they're grabbing the baits and they're running off a lot, like you've seen the fish that I've missed today. So I think adding this this bait fuel, if you can make them hold on for just a second longer than they normally would, then you're going to catch a lot more fish. And I think that goes with any sort of scent, whether it's like JJ's or Spike It or any of that. If they can hold on to that bait just for a second longer, you're going to catch a lot more fish during the springtime. Oh, jeez. That one's probably, he might be a keeper, but not much of one. That guy freaking took off with it. Yeah, I might go. He's like 11 inches. Always good to get bit though. There's a decent little guy. Another, just another keeper, nothing special. I just wanted to, I mean, y'all have seen this spot on the channel so often, or so many times, but it's a spot I like to, it's a community hole more than anything else. You know, everyone knows about it, it's no secret, but when it's right, you can come in here and catch some good fish. I rigged up this little 3-inch high-tech. I think they got that first one on a mag draft, and then a few little nips, but nothing, no takers. So I think maybe going down a little bit. I can see the bait popping. There's a lot of, I think there's striper and some other stuff busting on these shad, but they're white with black back, so I think that little dark head with the body is going to be enough to maybe catch one or two. We'll see. That was the key. That's a better one too. Not a huge one, but thicker. That little 3-inch contact over my third cast. Sweet. There's another one.
That one feels really small. That might not even be a bass. Sure isn't. Shad. Oh, blueback. So that, I mean, that is the best indicator of what we're catching our fish. I mean, the first one came on, let's see. There's a little shad right there. That's the perfect. You can see how close those are. That's a, I assume that's a blueback. Maybe a hair, I don't know. I'm not gonna act like I know what fish that is, but good little indicator of what we're trying to replicate. But I'm gonna keep throwing that little swim bait around. I think that's gonna be a good little deal. There's another one. That's a bass. Oh, we figured it out. Oh, it's a striper. Oh, cool. Oh, my fault. Really? You gonna do me like this? Well, it's cool. Well, we got a bass, a shad, and a striper all out of this one spot. But I think throwing this little swim bait definitely was a good idea. That's a striper. Yep. Oh, I got crushed. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. He came back. That was so weird. All right. That's our biggest fish. I mean, it's still not even a 2-pounder, but oh man. That bait was just soaking there. Nice little bass. I don't know. That's the first tree that I threw this Zoom Z hog at. So very interesting. And I think that was like my 3rd or 4th cast with the bait fuel. Weird. Oh man. Another keeper on the old. Throwing that Z-Hog Jr. around. That's a bait that Matt's had a lot of success on, and he's told me many times to throw it. So caught a few fish on the Chick Lake. Nice to catch a few on the river doing it too. But yeah, it's a good little keeper. I think it's safe to say pad bite ain't happening. They on the trees. We've gathered that. I mean, I've fished, I don't know, probably a mile worth of pads today, and every time I go to trees I get bit. So I haven't caught anything big though, so I think I'm probably like 10 pounds, maybe 9 or 10 pounds. So I'm not sure. I don't know how to catch the big ones right now. Yeah, I don't. Really makes you question everything, because I'm not upgrading doing what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm catching the same size fish that I was catching this morning, so I don't know. I don't know how to catch a bigger fish. I might go try some docks. I could see some big fish being staged up on some docks. That could be worth a shot, definitely. But I'm gonna keep trucking, keep throwing the Z-Crawl for a little bit, because I'm gaining some confidence. Finally got to set the hook on one instead of just doing the reel set. But yeah, who knows? That Z-Hog is catching them today. Still nothing big, but we're at least getting bit. We've been getting bit pretty consistently. I keep trying to go do other things. I come back, fish a tree, catch a fish. So what does that tell you? Maybe I should keep fishing trees. Dummy. Alright, that's gonna wrap this day up. Pretty fun day. Getting out here, just catching a few bass. Getting to catch them flipping, which is something I don't do enough out here. But I'm starting to do it more. So getting out here, getting some confidence in it. Throwing that Z-Hog, which is a bait I also don't have a lot of confidence in until today. So throwing that, gonna go through that real quick. Throwing that is the Z-Hog Junior. I don't know the color. Throwing a 1/4 ounce Intuition tungsten weight. Corrado 200. I think I'm throwing 20-pound Defiant fluorocarbon, and that's a Poison Adrena 7.2 heavy. That's what got it done. It's a sweet combo. It's super light. So definitely, if you want any of that stuff, of course, available at Fish and Protect, just like everything I use all throughout the year, including the new Intuition tungsten stuff. So that's super cool. But yeah, that's all I really got. I think this is going to be a weird tournament. Like I said, this isn't really a tournament practice video, just because, you know, whatever I learned today probably isn't going to transfer, just with all the boats, the weather coming in. But it was nice to get out here. I think I'll be able to catch them on trees on Saturday. I think I'm going to try to find a creek early and maybe toss a Rico around and try to get a limit quick and go flip trees the rest of the day is the plan. I'm obviously going to stop at the dam like you guys saw, caught a few fish there. But yeah, just follow along. That'll be next week's video, hopefully. I mean, if I zero, I'm probably not going to post it. But yeah, that'll probably be next week's video. But yeah, keep watching. But yeah, just thank you guys for watching. Like I keep saying, I'm trying to bust out these videos, get them out to you guys because you guys are enjoying them. And yeah, I appreciate it. So I'll catch you all next week. Peace.